Welcome back at 6:44. Following recent burglaries in Mount Washington, some local leaders are now arguing it's time to use modern technology to track down on these crimes. WJZ is on your corner. Ashley Paul telling us about a law preventing this, as well as privacy concerns among neighbors if this technology is used more in law enforcement.
As we reported earlier this week, multiple break-ins and break-in attempts have been reported over the last 2 weeks, leaving neighbors on edge. But one city councilman tells WJZ that a culprit could have already been traced if not for a state law.
How much can we trust it to also make like a calculating and correct judgment on recognizing the correct face? So I it's like a complicated thing.
It's the question dividing people in the Mount Washington neighborhood as the search continues Thursday for this man, who police say is responsible for a string of burglaries and break-ins in the area over the past several weeks.
I would say I have mixed feelings about the technology. I know that it's like a developing technology. I would just worry that, it's like, of course, humans also make errors.
The image of the suspect is clear enough to be scanned by police using facial recognition technology to possibly identify him. But a state law passed in 2025 limits the use of facial recognition technology to serious offenses, such as violent crimes.
Unfortunately, this one has been a little bit challenging without being able to use facial recognition technology. It has just delayed how long it's going to take to apprehend the suspect.
Baltimore City Councilman Yitzi Schleifer tells WJZ he believes the suspect would have been apprehended by now if this law wasn't quite so restrictive.
We should be able to use every piece of technology in the toolkit to solve crimes, and there's really no reason why we should be limiting ourselves and limiting our detectives from utilizing a tool that can help them solve these crimes.
But others agree with the reasoning behind the law in the first place, voicing concern over the way the technology could backfire.
I think there's certain forms of technology that can definitely be a little overused to the point where you could almost use it as a form of profiling, or you could use it to sort of generalize a certain group of people.
Schleifer says the Baltimore police have added overnight patrols to the neighborhood, and anyone with any information about the suspect's whereabouts should not engage, but instead call police immediately. On your corner in Mount Washington, I'm Ashley Paul, WJZ.